We're going to do this new segment. We're introducing it now where we call someone and it's a complete surprise.
Yeah.
And they're either going to pick up or they're not going to pick up.
It's 50-50.
We have decided to name the show Will They Swipe Right?
Yes.
And here's the song.
Will you swipe right? Ring, ring. If I call you tonight, will you swipe right on your iPhone? Or flip phone, whatever you have.
Motorola Razr.
Nokia brick.
Reminds me of Roy D. Mercer. How big a boy are you?
What's up, dude?
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
So we have started a new segment on the Twerk Ethic Show called Will They Swipe Right? And we just call random people and see if they answer. And you answered. We're back, guys. Sorry to take the fade away from you, but I actually have a fader. So every time I think of this song, do you know what I think of? I think of The Jungle. I was going to see how long you would allow that silence.
Oh.
No, I think of Africa because they, as a band, I read about this. They moved, either they moved over there or they heavily studied Africa, like African music and stuff like this.
Oh.
And so if you listen to some of their older stuff, we're talking about Vampire Weekend, by the way, record behind us.
Mm-hmm.
They have this sort of interesting African style. It reminds me of like what Paul Simon did with his one record where he went over there and, got that famous African sound. I don't even know what the word is for it.
Yeah, I don't know. She's a rich girl. She don't try to hide.
But more importantly, what it reminds me of is the movie Step Brothers.
Yes.
And that movie
That's me.
is so funny.
Yep. It's one of my favorites of all time.
I watched it in the theater. I was actually living in Michigan at the time. And there's a friend of mine, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
We went, and the theater was completely full.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is the very best way to see a comedy.
Right.
And I'm not kidding you. One of the very few movies, every scene, we laughed.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one. We just couldn't get a break.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, oh my God, this is so funny.
Yeah. It's a good one.
And people compared me to John C. Reilly for a lot, or for a while.
Yeah.
Because I guess it's the way that I raise my voice sometimes.
Yeah.
They, but Mom, what if it's not enough?
Right.
What if I want wings? So,
yes.
It's crazy to me that was only his second comedy.
Oh, really?
Talladega Nights was his first.
Oh, that's right. Which is another great movie.
Oh my gosh. I know how much you love that movie.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I'm going to welcome everyone to the show.
Do it.
Welcome everyone to the show.
Great job, man.
Thanks, man.
That's why he's the best. That's why he's the best.
I meant to hit this.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to learn these buttons.
Right.
No, if this is your first time
There's
here.
a lot of them. There's 9.
This is your first time here. Welcome to the Twerk Ethic Show.
Yes.
I'm JT. That is Cooley. This is real name.
Aloha.
What we do here is we're a weekly podcast.
Yep.
Full of sketch comedy.
Full of it.
Some improv.
Full of it.
We now do reaction videos.
We do.
We also do musical projects like for bits within the show.
You and I are both very musical.
Yes, you are a drummer and a lover of music.
Mm-hmm.
I am a guitar player and producer. Mm-hmm. And we also do covers, typically rock covers, sometimes pop punk covers of popular songs. Like we did Sound of Music.
Yeah.
And I thought you could play a little sample on our thing.
We got a little sample right here.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good
place to start. So we wrote this.
It's subtle right now.
And you played the drums. Jared Paul played the bass.
Yep.
I played the guitar and mixed it. Fast forward to the end where we're getting at it.
Make it easier.
This is so much fun.
Julia's killing it. She's so good.
A needle, nose, and thread. All right, that's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
So we're gonna figure out how to post that soon. The first time we posted it, it was blocked, and we didn't really understand why. But it's because I use clips out of the actual movie. It's like duh, they're gonna, So we're gonna. I'm not sure if we're gonna refilm. I'm not sure if it's worth us refilming. Might use the clips that we did during the pandemic.
Sure.
But we need that. To me,
nobody's seen it.
To me, that's like one of the better covers because it's so different.
Yeah.
Than the original.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like I did a rock cover of Ed Sheeran's. I forgot the name of the song. It's an acoustic song.
Right.
Thinking Out Loud.
Oh yeah.
And down, 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 down,
Darling, I will be loving you.
So it's just acoustic, right?
Right.
I mean, I rocked the junk out of it.
Maybe we found love like where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms.
And I thought it would be pretty cool if we made a video of that one, because I feel like maybe those are the better covers, are ones that's like, this is not a rock song, but then all of a sudden it is a rock song just because we added guitars and drums. Like I was like, if we covered Saved by the Bell, it's not that great because that song's already like rocking.
Right.
Yeah,
it's guitar heavy for sure.
But if you do songs like Sound of Music, it's hilarious.
Yep.
So anyway, welcome to the show.
Start at the very beginning.
A very good place to start. A needle, nose, and thread.
Yeah.
We are going back to that inside joke because Cooley's brother often misquotes the lyric.
It's not often, it's all the time.
Okay.
He misquotes lyrics all the time. Yes, so a needle, nose, and thread.
I love that so much.
It makes me laugh every time.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But if you are here for the first time, thank you. We want to just let you know what we're about. I like the term that you used, variety show.
Sure.
And one day we will do this live.
One day.
And we will have our musician friends and anybody who's got talent and big guests that
we just
we've
need
had.
a following.
And
we just need a bigger following. So tell your friends, hit that subscribe button, put that up there, Jeremy. Thank you. And then hit the like button, notifications bell. Just click all of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
And also here at Twerk Ethic, we demonstrate on how to put old wooden ships into a bottle. Right?
Wrong show.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
know
no
that
idea.
I know that you clicked on this video.
Yeah.
You saw Twerk Ethic Show, and you were expecting wooden ships and glass bottles.
Right.
I know that's what you're putting two and two together, but it's not true.
I'm staying corrected. I want to learn how to do that.
Okay.
How do they do that?
We should look it up on YouTube.
We should. While we're here.
We're going to do this new segment. We're introducing it now. It is where we call someone, and it's a complete surprise.
Yeah.
We're going to pick someone new every time. We don't know who we're going to call until the day of.
Right.
They have no idea we're going to call.
Nope.
And they're either going to pick up or they're not going to pick up.
Yeah. It's 50-50.
We have decided to name the show Will They Swipe Right?
Yes.
And here's the song.
Will you swipe right? Ring, ring. If I call you tonight, will you swipe right on your iPhone? Or flip phone, whatever you have.
Motorola Razr.
Nokia brick.
That's awesome. So
Nice.
here we go for another episode of Will They Swipe Right? We're going to call our friend Jared Priz. Prishibis, right?
Yep.
Reminds me of Roy D. Mercer. How big a boy are you?
What's up, dude?
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
So we have started a new segment on the Twerk Ethic Show called Will They Swipe Right? And we just call random people and see if they answer. And you answered.
Yes.
So you're actually on the show, so don't say too many F-bombs.
All right, got it.
And you're the first one, Jared. So welcome to the show, buddy.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored.
And
I'm
thanks
so
for
honored.
swiping right, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Actually, I hit a green button.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
swipe right this
Got it.
time. But
So and
anyways,
you actually do listen to the show.
I do. Yes.
See, that makes this even better.
Yeah.
We actually wrote a song for this bit, and it's like sort of emo and dashboard confessional ish, and it's pretty awesome. But you are the first person on this new segment called Will They Swipe Right?
Yep.
Did he
I'm
hang
so
up?
honored.
Oh, we thought you
I'm so honored.
I swiped left.
Oh, you know what? We should also say Jared is the one who recorded and played bass on these things. And the keys, right?
Yep.
Yep. And keys. Yep.
Yeah. And this one?
Yeah, I mean, I actually, I still tell people to this day that recording session was the most fun I've ever had on a recording session because we were just being straight goofballs
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
dude.
entire time.
Yeah, that was
That's
And it
awesome.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
By the way, do you hear this when we play those songs?
Oh, here, like the little tag thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
It still makes me smile whenever I.
That's
So
awesome,
much
dude.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
So I feel like we should, part of this segment, we should, have typical questions that we ask someone, like if they do pick up,
Right.
or if they don't pick up, we leave a voicemail. But I think we should pick questions. So today I'll just wing it. What shirt are you wearing?
That's a good question.
What shirt am I wearing?
Yeah, or not a
Oh,
shirt.
I'm-
If you're sporting a no shirt,
I'm wearing a shirt right now. I'm wearing a striped shirt. It's a gray and black striped shirt.
super
Nice.
hip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got to be trendy here in Nashville.
I'm actually recording with Jared pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
Down in Muscle Shoals.
nice.
That is right. So
And,
excited.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The thing is though, when we're scheduled 8 to 10, February 8th to 10th, I believe.
Correct.
A-Town has a potential gig on the 10th. But
Love that.
it hasn't gone through yet. It still says potential on the calendar.
Mm.
So, but anyway, but I can definitely do the 8th and 9th.
Yeah,
think.
I mean, and I would think we'd have drums done on the 8th and 9th, and then
Oh,
the
that's
other
true.
stuff will be like, just doing post-production stuff and
Yeah.
things like that.
Maybe we can do the 9th in the morning or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can get on the road if we have a gig. If not, I'm hanging out with you guys for sure.
Sweet.
So,
Well, now
Sounds good to me.
the Twerk Ethic audience just heard a real live drug deal.
drum deal.
Drum
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Drum deal.
Yeah.
Not drug.
You bring the drums, bring the cash, and like it.
He was in too deep. He couldn't go anymore.
FBI. He's on. We're on him.
Oh, he's calling me. Hey, Jared.
Hey, the call totally failed, so have fun editing this one, boys.
Well, we had to restart our cameras anyway, so it was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
We
Wouldn't
thought
that be
you-
just like God?
We thought it would be just like God.
Come on now.
That's actually the evolution of Cowboy JT.
Oh,
was Justin Warner.
That's right.
I was playing guitar, and we did like this cool part, and I think I was like producing this particular musical moment,
Mm-hmm.
and it was awesome. And so after it finished, I was like, man, I'm glad we did that part. It was really good. And Justin just turns around to me. He goes, wouldn't that be just like God? And so like that, when we started the Cowboy JT, that was like that was the thing that popped in my mind. Was,
Oh, nice.
wouldn't that be just like God? But, well, Jared, thank you so much for being the first person on Will They Swipe Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know the whole Tinder thing. So swiping right, is that a good thing? I don't know.
Yeah. If you
I don't
swipe
keep
right,
up
that
with
means
the
you like them.
So I got an
You're a
idea.
keeper.
I'm actually going to get the guitar and play. We're going to play the song for him real quick. Hang
Okay.
on.
Let's do it.
He's got to get his guitar real quick. Hang on.
So this is the theme song that we wrote like an hour ago. So
Will you swipe right if I call you tonight? Will you swipe right on your iPhone or flip phone, whatever you have?
Yeah.
could you hear it all right?
I did. Yeah,
That's
no, I
awesome,
actually
dude.
surprisingly heard it perfectly.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
That's amazing. I love it.
Well, dude, we've kind of like entered into a new dimension with this board that we bought, because it has like this feature where you can take Bluetooth into the auxiliary port, and so that's why
nice.
our Nathan's phone is actually going directly into the board via Bluetooth. So like,
Yeah.
this is a higher quality, and you can hear us and stuff like that. So
Oh, that's super awesome.
yeah, we're like a
I didn't
legit
realize they could
radio
do
show.
that.
Right? Yes. I feel like Larry King right now.
Larry King is not. Never mind. I'm not going there. Not going there.
Hello, Jared from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I forgot you're a Steelers fan, right?
Massive Steelers fan.
Dude,
yeah.
congrats on getting in the playoffs.
That's right. Oh,
Dude,
Big Ben.
Steelers going to the Super Bowl, man. We're going to the Super Bowl this year.
All right, Jared, well, we're going to head on out, but I appreciate you swiping right, sir.
Yeah, I'll swipe right for you boys any day.
Finally.
All right, bye, dude.
See ya.
Later, Jared.
Nice. That was
I'm
cool.
glad he's off the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
So glad he left. We're kidding. He's a friend.
Yes. He's going to watch this.
So I think that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
I actually really like
I like that.
I really like that segment. We have another segment.
Mm-hmm.
This one's about you, for which we're also writing a song.
Okay.
And it's about your health journey
Yes.
to, well, what are you doing? You're just basically trying to eat healthy and lose weight.
Eat healthy, lose weight, look great. I've reached a weight limit where I'm just like feeling tired all the time, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
and I can't sleep at night,
Yeah,
which is not good.
Well,
I need sleep. Sleep
yeah.
is great.
for sure. Sleep is like one of the most important things
Yeah.
in your life.
Yes.
But what we're going to do is a segment weekly where we write a song
Yeah.
that basically checks in with you.
Yep.
And so it's kind of a public accountability thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So you at least got to make it a couple weeks, or the bit just dies.
I have at least 184 people watching me
yes. So
and holding me accountable.
this is like arguably the most creative accountability format I've ever heard of,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's like it's your show,
Uh-huh.
and we get to write a song about it.
Yep.
And every week we're essentially going to write this song and then just ask you if you're still going, and you just yes or no,
Right.
and it's going to be pretty funny. But
hopefully every week will be a yes, obviously.
yes,
So,
I believe
that's
in
my
you.
goal.
I believe in you. People believe in
Thank you.
So, dude, I am about to lose my freaking mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
I do.
Because
You got a new paper route. Good for
I
you,
have
buddy.
a new paper route. I've learned a new hobby to get into, which is putting wooden ships in glass bottles.
There you go.
No, I have been waiting for championships of the Braves,
Mm-hmm.
and more specifically of the Dogs.
Yep.
And guess what? It happened.
Woo!
And if you don't like the Dogs, you might want to tune out just for this part.
Yeah.
I am
Because
so
we are surrounded by Bama fans.
I'm so
There's Bama
happy.
fans everywhere.
41 years, the phone will
Yeah.
get next to this mixer and go.
Wait, 41?
41 years
Jeez.
since our last national
Oh,
championship.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, and was it Buck Bellew? Was he the
Yeah.
quarterback?
He was the quarterback, yeah.
And man, I have so much to say. This means so much to me because just like the Braves, and you know this, I watch every second of the football game.
Yeah,
Like I also watch
Oh, yeah.
other people's football games, but
sure.
I watch every second of Georgia football.
Yeah.
I listen to Dog Nation's recruiting podcast,
Mm-hmm.
like 45 minutes a day. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
And I have been my whole life. I took a break in my 20s, but since Kirby was hired,
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the whole time. And it's like,
Sure.
are we ever going to get over this hump?
Right.
And you remember back when, of course you do, you're a freaking college football trivia genius. You are. But you remember back when Alabama couldn't get over the Florida hump
Oh, yeah.
because Florida kept beating Alabama.
Yeah.
And
With
it-
Tebow.
every single year they just couldn't do it. And then
Mhm.
they finally did. And look what happened.
Same with Georgia. Florida beat the brakes off of Georgia every year.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and then we eventually were, yeah. Well, I'd say we.
You
But
can,
I live in Georgia.
yeah.
And I'm wearing bread today. So,
Yeah.
but we eventually got over that hump.
hmm
But it's like this. I mean, it's Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Can you get over that hump?
Here's the thing. Objectively,
Mm-hmm.
like it is factual that he's the greatest coach ever.
Sure.
Like at least college,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
He has 7 national championships.
Mm-hmm.
He almost had 8 last night.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did beat us. We're the national championship, but he already beat us this year badly.
Yeah.
I mean,
SEC
he
championship.
embarrassed us. We are lucky that we were number 1. But all that to say,
Yeah.
I've watched all of Kirby's career. Like, and when I mean watch, I mean, I could tell you all the players' names on the bench.
Mm.
You know, I could tell you all the tight ends and all the corners and all, like I obsess over it.
Yeah.
And so to follow it that closely
Mm-hmm.
and then to watch it happen last night,
Yeah.
dude, I was losing it.
Yeah.
I was losing it, man.
Yeah.
And then I told you the story earlier, but I think this would be funny to share. So I was on my porch, super cold,
Mm-hmm.
but I had a fire going and I was watching the game. And at the end, when they threw the pick six, I started jumping up and down. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe this is real, because I thought we were beat the way
Right.
that we were playing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my neighbor comes out. Keep in mind, this is midnight.
Yeah.
My neighbor comes out and gets on his front steps at midnight and just yells, "Go Dogs!" And it kind of scared me, but I waved at him. I said, "Yeah, go Dogs!" He's like, "Wasn't that awesome?" So then he comes over.
Yeah.
We start talking about it. And what we were talking about was the fact that Stetson literally decided his legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy would have been forgotten
Mm-hmm.
completely if he
Yeah.
lost that game. He would be hated for a couple months
Yeah.
and then completely forgotten.
Yeah.
But if he won, which he did, he'll never be forgotten.
Right.
Like, I mean, 1980, I just quoted to you who the quarterback was, and
Mhm.
I wasn't even alive.
Yeah.
But you know these people because they were part of the national championship.
Well, I know
team.
those people because I followed Herschel in NFL,
Yeah,
and I followed Buck Bellew when he had his radio show.
yeah.
That's the only reason why I know them. I
Yeah.
wasn't watching college football in 1980. I was watching cartoons.
Right. But as a Georgia fan, part of your trivia, you will know
Oh, sure.
who the quarterback was
Absolutely.
that won the 2022 national championship.
Yep.
You will know that.
Yeah.
And he'll go down for the rest of his life. And the other thing I said
Yep.
was that now Kirby Smart has put himself in a position where he could coach UGA the rest of his life.
Oh, for sure.
All they wanted was that one national championship, and truth be told, we're probably going to get another one.
And to beat Alabama.
And to beat Alabama.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Yep.
He also has won a Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl,
Yep.
Rose Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
2-time or 4-time SEC East champion.
I'll go back
Like-
to that Rose Bowl occasionally. That was a great
Incredible game.
Man.
Incredible. So we talked about that.
Yeah.
Then we heard Coach behind his house and his son.
Oh, yeah.
They were watching the game with a fire.
Mhm.
So we went around there, and all of a sudden, he's got this like legitimate tailgate set up. He's got like a Georgia tent, and he's got several
Nice.
fire pits, a propane heater,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a projector on the wall.
Nice.
And he's like, "Hey, let's celebrate." And so we had a couple drinks, and I had a cigar, and before I knew it was 3 a.m. I don't stay up to 3 a.m.
Right. No.
But there was so much adrenaline, and we were just celebrations were
Yeah.
to be had.
For sure.
And that's what we did, man. And it was just, dude, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's cool.
And I think we won for this reason only.
Hmm.
We wanted it more.
Sure.
I know you hear that a lot in sports, but like you could see this extra energy come out of them at the end where you're
Yeah.
like, they're going to win.
Well, especially at the end, because teams usually get tired
Yeah.
at the end. And I think that's what happened to Alabama, because they came out just swinging,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden they get tired, and then Georgia ends up swinging,
Yep.
and they get the last
Well,
laugh.
this is what Coach said. He said he knew that if we're going to beat Alabama,
Mm.
we're going to have to win that game. We're going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
They're not going to give it to you.
No.
You're going to have to beat them,
Right.
and we did.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we beat them in the national championship
Yeah.
instead of the SEC championship.
Right.
The glory,
Uh,
the glory is so much better.
right.
But
Oh, for sure.
with that, let's talk about something else.
I mean, it's been 41 years since Georgia won their last championship.
I thought you were going to say it's been 41 years since I last used Cannon Plumbing, who is Twerk Ethic's sponsor, has been for a long time because he is what?
The best.
He is the best.
Yep.
Better than all the rest.
Uh-huh.
And if you
He's the best
have
around.
plumbing problems,
Nothing's going to ever keep you down.
if you have plumbing problems,
Mm-hmm.
if you just want to have a good conversation with someone, go to him.
Clinch your guy.
He's your guy.
Sure.
And you don't even have to pay for that,
No.
at least not for the first 5 minutes.
No.
After that,
Yeah.
I would suggest you say, hey, I'm here for the plumbing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And after that, then there will be a transaction
Yeah.
of a monetary form,
Yeah.
and you will have the best plumbing services you've ever experienced in your entire life and in the entire world.
There you go.
That's CannonPlumbingLLC.com
Do you see plumbers crack or no?
all the time.
Lindsay's good.
So I think we'll end the show with a quick This Day in History.
Okay.
You down with that?
Sure.
Hope I hit the right button. Yes.
This day in history. Sometimes people die. And sometimes people don't.
This Day in History, January 18th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got a couple.
Okay.
And then I want to talk about something that's more in the ballpark of the week, not necessarily the day.
Okay.
But 1971, Pink Floyd, The Wall, hits number 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Not a huge Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I do like the song Money.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Get away. Whatever the thing is. That bass line is, how does that bass line go? Down, boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Something like
How
that.
does it go?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
I think it's a weird time. It's like 5 or 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's in 7, which is a weird
Here's what
timing.
this dude does. Money.
I could have played it on here. We got Bluetooth now, bro.
We do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I love that bass line. And I like the song Wish You Were Here. But most of their stuff I don't like.
Oh, okay.
It's a little too spacey for me.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's the thing for
but,
me.
you know, mad respect. Like what they were doing was great. And
Sure.
they have some really great musicians and stuff like that. But that was,
Did they do Leave Those Kids Alone?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is The Wall.
Is that the wall?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. Something like that.
I actually heard that when they did their concert for
Yeah.
the wall,
Yeah.
they would build the wall in the first half of the show and they would complete it. And then for the second half of the show, they played behind the wall and you didn't see them.
And then for the finale, Ronald Reagan would come out and he would say what?
Yeah. He would say, Pink Floyd, tear down this wall with Mr. Gorbachev.
I feel like I got to figure out a way where we could bring that impression into every episode. So, okay. Number 2, 1993. This is shocking to me. 1993 was the first day that all 50 states observed Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Really?
Doesn't that seem off? Maybe it's like a trick fact. Like maybe most of the country did, but not all 50 states. But I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah.
But 1993, because he was assassinated in 1968.
Right.
That's like a long time.
And how long have We've been 50 states.
Would that have been George H.W. that put that in?
No, that's Clinton.
Be Clinton. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is Clinton.
Yeah.
93. But yeah, so 1993
Really?
was the first day that all 50 states observed it. And that, to me, that just felt real late. In fact,
Yeah.
while we're talking about it, I'm going to Google it again because even reading it sounds wrong. This says it was officially observed in all 50 states for the first time in 2000.
Wow.
Okay. Ronald Reagan, funny enough that you did the impression,
Okay.
he signed the holiday into law in 1983. I might have read that wrong. I might have
okay.
read the 90.
83.
83 sounds a little bit more right because then you're only like 15 years from it,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But so he signed it into law 1983.
Okay.
Then it was first observed 3 years after that, so 86. It was officially observed in all 50 states for the first time in the year 2000.
Wow.
That is shocking to me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is shocking.
Wow. I remember
Wow.
celebrating or observing it in school.
Right. So you probably,
I was in North Carolina.
so
when I was a
86
kid.
is when it was being observed.
Yeah. I was
What
in
it doesn't say
first
is
grade.
which states were not observing it. My guess would be Alabama. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wow, that like 93 was crazy.
Yeah.
2000's even more insane.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I wanted to share that, fact in our this day in history because yesterday was MLK Day.
MLK Day.
So in honor of that, a little bit of history there that it's only been observed for like 22 years.
Crazy.
Well, I should let's not say that. It's only been observed by every state.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been observing it my whole life.
Sure.
And I grew up in Georgia,
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
anyway, the last one on the list is actually of this month. And that is, I know we talked about it last week, but
Mhm.
January 15th was the first push of media out of Twerk Ethic Studio. So we officially are 1 year old.
1 year.
1 year old, not years.
1 years.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And we one of the things that we're learning, I know we talked a lot about things we would do in the episode last week, but one of the things I feel like we're learning now is identity. Like we just let it naturally happen of, hey, we should do this.
Yeah.
Hey, we should do that. We should do this. And it's like, it's super authentic and very organic for us to just be like, we should start a segment called Will They Swipe Right?
Right.
And it just worked,
Yeah.
or we should, hey, you want to do a health journey? Let's make it part of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do a variety show instead of just a podcast. I don't know. This is the kind of stuff I feel like we're figuring out now 1 year in. It's like, who are we?
Sure.
I mean, what would you say?
I mean, as far as like figuring out who we are and what we do, that all authenticity. What you see is what you get
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah. I concur on that.
It may not be the best at times, only because, I don't know, you've had, a job that you didn't like for a long time.
Right.
And I am coming off like maybe just a hard weekend with, the band and just like just super tired or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, when we come in here, I genuinely enjoy it.
Sure.
And I think it's a nice little hobby that could turn into something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But for now, I see it as a hobby and I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I heard that.
So,
And to end, I got an idea
what's that?
for a very quick segment.
Okay.
We're going to do Rushmore, and I'm going to surprise you.
Oh. Okay. Here we go.
You're going to love it. Today, Gonna do Rushmore of the numbers 1 through 4. So my number 1 is number 1.
Yeah.
My number 2 is number 2.
Uh-huh.
My number 3 is number 3.
Right.
And my number 4 is number 4. Would you argue?
Same.
Would you argue?
No.
Well, with that,
No argument.
what a Rushmore.
That's the greatest Rushmore we've ever
Huge
done.
Rushmore.
Yeah.
You know?
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge. Huge Rushmore. I'm telling you, they're going to have my face on Rushmore all 4 times.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, we love you. We love this show, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yes. Thanks again, everybody.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Twerk Ethic